Salute my semen retention family, my semen retention brothers, elevating higher, higher through the use of the practice of semen retention. It's your guide, Mystical Path, the Mystic Oracle, MP, back at you, getting ready to drop some hot fire. Be sure to like, subscribe. I want to let you guys know I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your support. Every little bit counts. Thanks for all your donations. As you know, I'm going to leave my Cash App link down in the description. Be sure to hit that up if you feel compelled. And we're going to get this thing popping. Today, I want to talk about once you pass the test, then you get the reward. Once you pass the test, then you get the reward. Because every man in his life is going to deal with continuous tests. No man is exempt from being tested in life. No matter what your religious background is, no matter what your spiritual beliefs are, no matter what your ethnicity is, your gender, your color, your your energy, it doesn't matter. Every man that lives on this planet, every man that resides on planet Earth will be tested daily. Now, some of you may, well, that's, I love my life. That ain't true. I'm living my best life. Yeah, you may be. And every test that comes to you every test may not be an extreme test. Every test that comes in your life may not cause you sadness and anguish, and make you just want to activate a ton of rage in you to where you just want to beat the hell out of somebody, or, just, you out of control. Every test may not be like that. In life, there's different levels of tests. The volume is different on each test. For you cats living your best life and you popping or whatever, you got all your money and your females on point, and you feel like you don't have any issues or whatever. Your test may come in increments. Your test may be on a minute level. Like your test may be, okay, I where am I going to eat today? Where am I going to eat today? It may be something minimal as that. Oh man, she won't call me back, man. She told me she was going to be here at this time. She told me she was going to call me at this time. This chick, she tripping. She called me an hour later. You may have minute tests, but those minute tests are short term. They're only going to last for a short time until those massive tests come in your life. Yes. Every man in this life will be tested, especially if you have, a stronger purpose in life. If your purpose is more divine, if, if you were placed on this planet to make major change, you're going to have to go through major tests, because your endurance has to be tested. You have to know, nature has to know if you're unbreakable or not. Nature has to know, the creator has to know how fast you get shook up, or if you get shook up at all, because you're his creation. Or some of you, you're a product of the universe. So the universe is going to test you in a series of ways, to see how strong you are, to see what type of fortitude you have, to see what type of discipline you have. And especially when it comes to women, and lust and sex and these things, because men suffer a lot in this area, because men are constantly doing things to impress females, uh, to gain approval from a female, so she'll go out with him, so he can get her in the bed, so he can smash, and then eventually release all his energy. You're going to be bullied. You're going to continually. You're going to. Sorry. You're going to continuously be bullied by your sexuality if you don't gain some control and you don't learn to pass those tests that come your way. I talked about this yesterday. Females gonna keep coming. They're not gonna stop coming. Especially when you're uh, leveling up. They're gonna keep coming at you. They're gonna keep getting badder. They're not gonna stop getting badder. They're not gonna stop being fine. All because you want them to. Life don't work like that. And the test ain't gonna stop all because you want it to. You're gonna go through some hard shit in life. But you gotta be every day you gotta think boss up. You gotta boss up. When divers temptations come into your life, divers meaning just a variety of different tests that's going to come in your area. It may not always be sexual. It may be food. It may be your thoughts. It may be your thoughts. That's my other phone going off. You may get tested by your thoughts to see what type of mental fortitude you have. Can you push through, or do your thoughts have dominion over you to such a degree to where if a negative thought come in your mind, your whole day messed up? What kind of cat are you? What kind of man are you? Are you strong or are you weak? I'm gonna ask that again. Are you strong or are you weak? Do you embrace tests? Do you invite tests in your life? Because for men, for strong men, a lot of you so-called alpha dudes or whatever, if you a true alpha, you invite tests because you consistently want to grow. You tell, yeah, come on, yeah, I'm ready. When those thoughts come, when the mental bully, the inner demons come to try to knock you off course, all up in your head, all in your ear, whatnot, do you fold? Are you a cat that folds easily? Are you a cat that stand your ground and you spar and you know do you gain victory when those things happen to you, when negative things occur in your life, because they're always going to, and it ain't never going to stop, no matter how bad you want it to. You know, uh, I'm gonna say this too, man. A lot of you cats, and I'm speaking from experience. A lot of you cats solely depend on your spiritual beliefs or your spiritual walk or whatever to totally shield you from getting from the attacks that you encounter in the outside world. A lot of you depend on your religion. A lot of you because a lot of you are church down. Ain't nothing wrong with church, whatever. Well, there's a lot wrong with church, but if you're pure about it and you're genuine about it, then that's your walk or whatever. But a lot of you dudes think that's going to completely shield you from outside attacks. No, no. It assists you. It helps. Your spiritual beliefs help. A lot of times your spiritual beliefs, if you if you have a pure heart or whatever, your spiritual beliefs and your faith keeps you grounded, keeps you rooted or whatever. But even a tree that's rooted in the ground, wind still blows, storms still come. I don't care how rooted you are in your belief system. You're still gonna be tested. And I'm speaking from experience. You can pray till you're blue in the face. Yeah, you can pray until you're blue in the face. You can call Jesus 100 times. You can read the Bible all from front to back, or the Quran. You can read it from front to back 100 times, and that's still not going to completely protect you from outside attacks. Because the attacks that come into the attacks that's coming on you are actually building you. The attacks that's coming in your life are making you tougher, harder, you know. They give you spiritual mass, so to speak, mass, spiritual muscle. So yeah, you invite tests. Some things, don't get me wrong. Sometimes these tests, sometimes you gonna fall. Sometimes you gonna break. Yes, sometimes you're gonna break. For some of you cats that ever been in a fight before, some of you cats that's been in a fist fight or whatever, if even in martial arts or whatever, you still gonna get hit. It's like my seafood tells me. He said, there ain't no way you're not gonna get hit. When you get hit in the arts, though, when you're fighting and doing your thing and all this other stuff, when you get hit, you absorb that hit. You get hit, you take it, you reset yourself, and you get back in the fight. You don't stop fighting. You don't give up. You know, and you should want to get hit because the more you get hit, the stronger you get. You got to learn how to take a chin hit, and that's coming from a dude that took a couple and gave a couple. You know, and gave a couple. There's been times I almost broke a nigga's face, straight up. But at that same token, I've been the cat that got, I got my ass boxed up too. You know, being overly emotional in a fight, asking the universe, well, why I got to fight? Or why this dude want to test me? Or, why this chick want to test me or whatever. That's my phone ring. I'm sorry, guys.